You can never have too much storage inside an RV, and a great place to store bulky items and large items would be underneath the bed, especially if you have a platform bed like this up front in the fifth wheel. Now, as you can see, when we open this thing up, hey Bill, let's pull this thing up here. You can see we have quite a bit of storage down here, but unfortunately, there's no way to keep this platform up. And you know what, using a broomstick or a 2x4, it'll work, but it's really not the safest thing in the world. And you know that company, that Hatch Lift, that makes those door lifts for compartment doors, exterior compartment doors? Well, they have a kit that's designed specifically for platform beds. And Bill, we've already installed one side, and we're going to go ahead and install the other one and see how this thing's going to work.
Yeah, before your arm gets tired, I'm going to get with it.
I think you're going to have to hurry here. There's quite a bit of weight here. It's a lot more than you think.
Yeah, and you can imagine, even if you had a heavier mattress, then it really gets heavy.
Oh, it does, and especially if you have a king bed with a heavier mattress. Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be pretty.
I'm going to pre-drill this because you can really split the wood out on these things in a hurry. There's not much there.
It doesn't look like you have a lot of backing on those bottom screws, but I think you'll be okay though. Those top three are pretty secure. They're
going to hold it.
Yeah.
And thank God for cordless drills.
One. But Bill, this bed is a little bit on the short side, so I would think that normally we would have a little bit more, probably what, like 38 or 40 inches or something like that to this position.
And it may vary a little bit. You may have to customize it from each one, but if you go by the measurements in the instructions, and they call for 38, well, we couldn't quite get that because this is a little shorter bed and a little bit lighter weight. So this one's set. The next thing we want to do is set this top piece, and I'm going to pre-drill this as well, so it just doesn't.
We're just going to use holes in the corners there, I guess.
Yeah, to start with. Yeah. And then I'm going to set this block in place, and then I'll set the bracket in place. And if you don't pre-drill these things, they'll just.
Well, especially that piece of wood there, that would definitely crack.
Yeah, and normally the bed frames are 1x2s or lightweight 2x2s. They split really easy. And these are just drywall screws here essentially, so I'm going to get them started here. Make this real easy.
So Bill, now I know what a 2x4 feels like.
Yeah, but the 2x4 never complains.
It doesn't complain, yeah.
Well, not that you do.
And the 2x4 doesn't have a sore muscle.
But I appreciate your help.
It's okay. One of these days I'll have the feeling back in my arm, but that's okay. I'll wait on you.
I'll get you a massage after this. And it seems to be some pretty good wood here. And you can tell by the way they went in, they're really worse. It was really strong. Okay, one more bracket. And then we can give your arm a break.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
So I'm going to center it on this bracket. I'm going to kind of just put one in here to hold it in place.
So what is that thing that you have in your hand? Is that like a real screwdriver?
It's one of those manual
things? Wow.
They used to sell these. I don't know if they do anymore.
That's probably the second time you've ever put a screw in that I've known you that you didn't use the drill motor. That's a screw gun. That's pretty good.
If I had two screw guns, I'd be doing it that way.
I know you would. Imagine life before screw guns.
Man, well, you know what? I used to start that way many years ago. I used an electric drill. And
yeah, remember they had those attachments that we used?
The what?
Those attachments. Remember those things? Those reduction attachments, big bulky attachments that went into the drill motor. We've come a long way.
Boy, it sure seems like it, doesn't it? And these really go in here solid. You can tell by the drill that these things are really going solid.
Now,
so
I suspect we're going to need both of these struts to make this thing stay up.
Oh,
so,
I'm sure.
So let's, I'll bring this thing down just far enough so you can get.
Wait, let me get
that
this
on.
one turned here.
Okay. And just for demonstration purposes, let's see if it will hold. No, it will not hold.
I mean, it really does need both.
It needs
Here,
both.
how about if I hold it and you
I'll
put
get
that
in there.
one on?
Yeah, okay. Got it?
Yeah.
And I need you to take it down just a little bit. Right there. Okay, we got that one in. All right, Bill, let's see if this thing works.
Yeah, let's try putting it down and see if it'll stay down.
Hey, that's perfect. Okay, now we have fantastic access to the space underneath this bed. And my arm,
It's got to save wear and tear on your arm.
my arm's been replaced by a hydraulic spring strut.